Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari, Dravahu Sud Sarath Ajar Bihari. Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Across the ages, time has continued its endless journey. It has watched civilizations rise from silence and empires disappear into dust. It has seen sages burn with tapasya, kings shine in glory, and pride bring even the mighty to their knees. But today, in the sacred city of Ayodhya, in the Treta Yuga, something so divine is about to unfold that even time seems to stand still. Because today, this is not merely the beginning of a story. It is the beginning of an echo that will travel through ages. Today, the first chapter opens of a sacred history that will guide humanity for thousands of years on the path of Dharma, Maryada, sacrifice, and truth. Let us enter the blessed city of Ayodhya, where history was not simply being made. The direction of entire ages was about to change. It was the sacred age of Treta Yuga. Dharma still lived upon the earth, yet the shadow of Adharma had begun to spread. The Devas, sages, rishis, munis, and noble beings were suffering under the cruelty of the Rakshasas. Yajnas were disturbed, tapasya was broken, the path of goodness was slowly being covered by fear. And yet, in that very time, there stood one city that shone like a living image of dharma, honor, and royal grace, Ayodhya. Built upon the holy banks of the Saryu, Ayodhya was not merely a capital, it was the heartbeat of righteousness. Its roads were orderly, its people were content. The learned studied the Vedas, the warriors protected dharma, the merchants served through trade and prosperity, and every section of society contributed with dignity to the harmony of life. Greed found no place there, deceit found no shelter there, injustice found no throne there. The lives of its people were guided by dharma. Their speech carried gentleness, their conduct was shaped by Maryada. And the king of that sacred city was Maharaj Dasharath of the glorious Ikshvaku dynasty, a king of courage, a master of statecraft, a ruler whose heart remained bound to his people. Under his rule, Ayodhya was peaceful, wealthy, and secure. Enemies trembled at his name. Allies honored his character. And the people looked upon him not only as a king, but as a father. But behind the splendor of the palace, one sorrow lived in silence. A sorrow that burnt within Dasharath day and night. He had a kingdom. He had honor. He had fame. He had every royal comfort the world could offer, but he had no child, no son to continue the Ikshvaku line, no heir to protect the throne, no future guardian for the people of Ayodhya. Who would carry forward the honor of his ancestors? Who would protect the kingdom after him? Who would preserve the Maryada of the Ikshvaku lineage? These questions did not leave him. They followed him in court. They followed him in prayer. They followed him into the silence of the night. And Dasharath's pain was not only the pain of a father, it was the worry of a king, the burden of a dynasty, the fear that a sacred line of dharma might one day stand without a successor. At last, Maharaj Dasharath decided to seek the guidance of his guru and royal priest, Maharishi Vashishtha. In the royal court, ministers, scholars, elders, and wise men gathered. Dasharath bowed with humility at the feet of Maharishi Vashishtha and opened the deepest wound of his heart.
Gurudev, you are the light of our lineage and the guide of my life. A deep sorrow rests within my heart. I have everything, and yet I remain without a child. Please show me a path by which I may be blessed with sons, and the honor of the Ikshvaku dynasty may continue.
Rajan, your sorrow is rightful, but do not lose hope. A sacred resolve made in Dharma never goes unanswered. You must perform the Putreshti Yagna. This holy Yagna is known to bless a king with children. For this great ritual, invite the highly revered Rishyashringa Rishi. His purity, his tapasya, and his knowledge of yagna will surely bring fulfillment.
When Maharishi Vashishtha spoke these words, a ray of hope rose in Dasharath's heart. At once, arrangements were made to invite Rishyashringa with honor. Rishyashringa was no ordinary rishi. He was a great tapasvi, a sage of rare purity, whose spiritual power pleased even the devas. With his arrival, a sacred energy began to spread through Ayodhya. When Rishyashringa entered the city, Maharaj Dasharath welcomed him with deep humility. He washed the sage's feet, offered him a worthy seat, and placed his prayer before him.
Bhagavan, you are an ocean of tapasya and wisdom. I have only one prayer. May I be blessed with children. May my lineage continue on the path of Dharma. Please guide the Putreshti Yagna and make this sacred wish complete.
Rajan, your resolve is rooted in Dharma. When a wish rises above personal desire and becomes connected with the welfare of the world, even the devas accept that yagna. You shall be blessed with sons. Have faith, follow the sacred discipline, and enter this yagna with a pure heart. And so, the preparations for the Putreshti Yagna began. Brahmins learned in the Vedas were invited. The yagna ground was purified. The air became sacred with the sound of mantras. Maharaj Dasharath observed the vows with full discipline. The queens of Ayodhya, Maharani Kaushalya, Maharani Kaikeyi, and Maharani Sumitra also joined this divine ritual with devotion in their hearts. But a yagna is not merely an offering placed into fire. A yagna is the purification of the mind. It is the surrender of the ego. It is the offering of human desire into the presence of the divine. When an offering enters the sacred fire, a person also offers his pride, his longing, his limitations, and his helplessness at the feet of the Supreme. And Maharaj Dasharath sat in that yagna with this very feeling. But at that same time, beyond the earth, a great concern was rising in the heavenly realms. The devas were troubled by the cruelty of Ravana, the king of the Rakshasas. Through severe tapasya, Ravana had gained powerful boons. He no longer feared devas, danavas, gandharvas, or many other mighty beings. But in his arrogance, he had dismissed human beings as weak. He had not asked for protection from man, and that single prideful mistake had already opened the path to his fall. The devas went to Brahma and pleaded for help.
Prajapati, the three worlds suffer under Ravana's cruelty. He insults Dharma. He destroys the yagnas of the sages. He dishonors the devas. All beings tremble under his fear. Please show us the way to protection.
Devas, remember this well. In his boon, Ravan gave no importance to human beings. His end can come only through a human form. This is the path chosen by destiny.
Then the devas turned their hearts toward Bhagwan Vishnu. They praised the eternal protector of the worlds, the refuge of devotees, the guardian of Dharma. And Bhagwan Vishnu appeared before them. With folded hands, the devas prayed to him. They said that the earth was suffering under Ravana's violence, and only Narayana could restore the balance of Dharma. The prayer of the devas was filled with pain, and Bhagwan Vishnu, hearing their call, gave them assurance.
Do not be afraid. The time has come. I shall take birth as the son of King Dasharath in Ayodhya. Along with me, other divine powers shall also appear. Ravana's end will come, Dharma will be restored, and the ideal of Maryada will be established for the world.
While this divine promise was being made in the higher realms, the Putreshti Yagna in Ayodhya was moving toward its sacred completion. The mantras rose like waves of devotion. The faith of the king, the tapasya of the sages, and the grace of the devas began to meet in one holy moment. Then, at the time of the final offering, something wondrous happened. From the sacred fire emerged a divine being. In his hands was a golden vessel, and within that vessel was divine kheer. This was not ordinary food, it was prasad, born of divine grace, a gift from the heavens, a blessing that carried within it the future of the world.
Rajan Dasharath, the devas have accepted your yagna. Give this divine kheer to your queens. Through it you shall be blessed with radiant sons. They will not merely continue your lineage, they will become the cause of a great divine leela upon the earth.
With deep reverence, Maharaj Dasharath received the golden vessel. His heart overflowed with gratitude. Years of waiting, years of silent pain, years of prayer were now reaching their fulfillment.
Dear friends, with all my devotion and love, I bow to this beautiful beginning and pause our story here. Soon, on the holy soil of Ayodhya, that magical moment will arrive when Mata Kaushalya will hold the light of the world, the symbol of righteousness and the soul of millions of devotees. Prabhu Shri Ram, Ram Lala. In the next chapter, we will witness the beautiful story of Shri Ram's birth. And yes, one more thing. If this story touched your heart, please bless our channel by subscribing, liking and sharing this beautiful tale with your family and friends. Jai Shri Ram. May the blessings of Mahadev always be with you.